Hello and welcome to Love Anything Art. Begin with some dark brown clay and flatten it, and then use your roller to make it really thin and flat. I'm using this small to medium-sized circle cutter, and I'll just cut out a circle. And then I'll just make all the edges nice and smooth. And then again with the rolled out brown clay, I'll take a really tiny cutter, put a little bit of water on my clay so that it doesn't stick inside of the cutter, and then go ahead and cut out a shape. And again with this one, I'll also smooth it out between my fingers. I took a little piece of this metal stick pin and cut it off. And then I'll use this long stick pin to pre-poke a hole in the top circle and the bottom circle. And then take that little piece of metal stick and put it in each side of the circle. And this will make it nice and sturdy and keep them stuck together. This is a little piece of red clay I've rolled into a nice little ball, and I'll gently flatten it between my fingers. I want to get it pretty flat before I put it on my clay. And this will be the circle belly area of the owl. Once you have it situated on there how you want, just go ahead and tap it and make it all nice and smooth and even. And I'm just going to use this dotting tool and put little texture dots all on his little belly. To make his wings, I'm using a little bit of light brown clay. Just gently flatten it between my fingers and make it into a teardrop shape. And then place one on each side of his belly. And again, to give it texture, I'm just going to use this tool and put tiny little dots all over his wings. This is some candy cane I made in my very first video at the beginning of all of my videos for the holiday season. And if you want to know how to make that, just click on the link below in the description. I've cut off a little piece and I'll roll it out until it's pretty thin, and then twist it up to give it that candy cane look. And then gently flatten it between my fingers and a flat surface. I'm going to wrap this around his neck for a scarf to keep him warm during those winter days. Just wrap it around and then cut off the excess clay. And then with the extra, I'll just cut off two pieces, one a little bit longer than the other. And what I'll do is stretch it out just a little bit and then make two of the ends come together. And then on the longer piece, I'll just gently fold it over and back around that smaller piece. And this will form the knot for his scarf. Again, with some red clay, I rolled it out into a ball and then made it into a teardrop shape, and then used my fingernail to give it a nice crescent shape so I could put it on top of his head, and it sits on there nicely. And then I took a little bit more of that candy cane I rolled out, and I'm going to wrap it around the base of his hat all the way around to the back side. I'll trim off the excess clay. And then use whatever kind of tool you have and make texture to give it that feathery, ruffled kind of a cotton look. And this is a little bit of the scrap that I had left over, and I'll just put that at the top for a little ball on his hat. I've rolled out 2 balls of orange clay, and then I rolled them out into little pill shapes. And with each of those, I'll put 2 lines on it, and these will be his feet. And then just stick it on the base of the clay. 1 for each side. I've rolled out some balls of white clay, and I'll just place these where I want his eyeballs to be. And he is an owl, so they have to be nice and big. And then just gently tap them into place and get them nice and flattened. And then take 2 small balls of black clay for the centers of his eyes, and then tap those into place too. And then for his little beak, I've rolled out a small little bit of orange clay, and I'll make it into a carrot shape. And then I'll place that directly below his eyes, right in the middle. And I just glued this on after I got done baking it so that it stayed in place. And pre-poke the eye hook hole right there at the top in the hat, and then place in your eye hook pin. I have made a second one for earrings, and I will bake and assemble. And these are my little cute owls. I love them. Woo woo. They're so cute. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you tomorrow. It is getting close to the end of my 25 days of Christmas. So if you missed all of my previous videos, please go back and watch those. I do have a playlist for that also. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!